Good morning, praise the Lord. Good afternoon if it's afternoon. Good evening if you're finna go to bed. This is the Book of Racq podcast. I'm Racq. Child, reporting live from my bed. Why? Because I felt like it. This has been a weekend of rest. Amen. Amen. I took Friday off for my mental health. And then I spent the weekend doing things that I enjoyed, like having girl time and having charcuterie boards and movies and snacks is what I did all weekend. And I had an absolute blast, and I absolutely deserved. And Friday, I slept all day. I did not do anything. I slept all day. All day. And y'all, I felt so good. I feel like so right now. Like so mellow and calm and together because I just took a day for myself. Like, good Lord. You don't understand how badly you need. Okay, so let me back up. Let me just tell the story from the beginning. So Wednesday, I just physically felt exhausted and tired, and I was just like, I just need a second. And so I looked at my PTO. I'm back up here the first child. So I already got dates on the calendar for October. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna just hold out and wait till October, and then I'm gonna take all my vacation and all the off days. But I was just like, that's 2-3 weeks away. I'm tired today. And so Wednesday, I looked at my PTO log to see how much time I had, and it turned out that I took me a day. I had enough time to take a day. I said, baby, I'm finna take one. And at first I was like, I'll just take half of one. I'll work half a day Friday. But I was like, no, I need a day. I need a whole day. Like, I need to be able to get up when I want to. I need a day. So I went my boss. Which see, body just rested. I went to my boss and I said, listen, I need a day. And she like immediately went to the calendar and was like, yeah. And her response to me was, I know you well enough to know that you don't take a day unless you need it because your work ethic is really great, which I appreciated, but it also let me know that I don't take days off. So part of me was like, great, I feel like my boss can depend on me. I feel like she knows I'm here, da da da. But also, it says that I'm not taking care of my body. And in my mind, like I had my first doctor's appointment in Tallahassee, y'all. Like I had not been to the doctor. I had insurance this whole time, but just did not go to the doctor because I was just like finding my own doctor. I don't know who to go to. The Lord had to help me through all of that because I was like, I need a doctor here, but I don't know who to go to, you know? Found a doctor, fell in love with her. She's a black woman. I absolutely adore her. She's the best. And so I had doctor's appointments the last couple of weeks, like checkups. Everything turned out amazing. I'm in great health. Praise be. But like, I took that as, I took care of myself. I'm in good health. I feel good. Da, da, da. No, I need a second. My mental is going crazy. All these things on my plate, homework, like everything. And I talked about it last episode, trying to balance all the things. I'm woe out. And like, I'm trying to like just keep going because I said it before, when you are the only person that's doing the things, you don't have nobody paying your bills, you don't have nobody, cleaning your house, you don't have nobody cooking your meals. Like, the person I am dating is out of town. So like everything is me. If I need to get it done, I gotta do it myself. I don't have it here. I gotta be a big girl, a full, adult, and handle all the things. So if I want it done, I gotta do it. And so my days, I have to use my Saturdays and Sundays to handle all the things I got to get done. That's homework, any errands, cleaning, whatever I got to do. It's Saturday and Sunday. So if I don't take an extra day for myself just to exist, I'm burnt out. And I look up again, it's Monday all over again. And so I decided to take that day. And y'all, when I said, and I told my girls, I sent text out to all of them, look, taking Friday for myself. And they all were like, bet, thank you. You deserve it. Because they be tired of fussing at me about taking care of myself. They always in my head, like, are you good? Are you doing things for you? And I'm the worst to take care of myself. I'm always trying to check on everybody else, making sure, showing up for everybody else but me. And so, like, their first thing to me was like, and don't do nobody's work. No podcasting, no homework, none. And I was just like, I could film like 10 episodes. I got a whole day to myself. I could film episodes. I could knock out homework all day. I could, baby, what? I could have a time. You talk about productivity day? I could sleep in until like 9:30, 10, which is sleeping in for adults, baby, listen. I could sleep in until like 9:30 and 10, and then I can go ahead and do podcasting. I could do all my edits, everything. They were like, nothing. Not a thing. You lay down, rest your body, cook you some food. That's it. And so in the back of my mind, I was just like, I hear them, but I ain't doing none of that. They're going to have to be okay. And baby, when I tell you my body said, no, we heard them when they said it. I woke up about 9:30. I turned my alarms off when I was in the parking lot, okay, of my office Thursday night. I got to the house, rested, and baby, I woke up about 9:30 or so. I got up. I was kiki-keying on FaceTime. And by the time we were halfway through the conversation, I was like, I'm hungry. At that point, it was 12 o'clock. I was like, girl, you ain't ate. I got up, made me some breakfast, a late breakfast. Got on the phone with somebody, one of my other girlfriends, and kiki with her for a minute, got back on FaceTime. And then, like, was chilling. By the time I ate my food and it digested, baby, I had some grits and eggs and things set in my stomach and said, whew, I think it's about that time. I was like, again. So it's 1:30, almost 2. It was time for a nap, child. And I had booked me a hair appointment. As you can see, it's a little poofy right now because humidity won, but we had a wash and trim, so that's why I'm Bobbiana now. But I had a hair appointment for like 5 o'clock, so I was like, I got time. I lay back down, and I mean snoring. Put my eye mask on, was knocked out. Got up late 4-ish. I got dressed. Went and did, got my hair done. And by the time that was over, it was time for girls' night. And then kicked it with the girls the rest of the night. And then Saturday. And Saturday, I was just like, okay, I can do homework tonight. Or today, during the day. We ain't got nothing going on. My body was like, nope, we finna sit out on this patio. We're going to enjoy the scenery. Excuse me. So I did that. But I want to say my body rested. And I was so grateful. And then I had we did some more girl stuff today, this afternoon. But my body was so rested, and I was so at peace and like filled with so much joy, and took time to just sit and meditate and pray, and like not being in a rush for once was so amazing. And I was just, y'all, I was so grateful. And so like I did a poll on my Instagram. I was like, how many people take like mental health days? And some people were like, they don't have the luxury. Other people were like, I'm overdue. Some people were like, they take them on a regular basis. And for me, I was very much overdue, because like I had asked this question. At this point, I had already put the PTO on my calendar, but I asked the question anyway, because I was just like, am I the only one that does this? Like waits to the last possible second, be like nearing burnout and then take a break? Because I felt myself nearing burnout, and I was just like, either I take a break now, give myself a minute to breathe, and then like go on full vacation later, or by the time I get to vacation, I'm gonna be sleeping the first 2 days, and not even enjoying my time because I'm so exhausted. And I ain't want that. Like, I got plans. I don't want to do that. I want to actually enjoy my time. So I had to make a decision. And I've just learned about myself that, fortunately, unfortunately, my work ethic comes from watching my dad. And I am my father's child. I am my father's child. When it comes to work, we work. We get it done. We're always moving. We're always going. And like never taking time. We're like always making sure everybody else is straight. Not really taking time for ourselves, you know? And he instilled like work ethic in me. Like, we got to get it done. We show up. We ain't calling out. We ain't, you know, we don't feel the greatest. Fine. We got to take our medicine. We show up to the office anyway. And I just realized day and day, like, I get that from him. And it's not necessarily a bad habit. It makes for my boss to be able to say, I love your work ethic. And for my previous bosses to say, you show up. You ain't the girl that's going to call out. You ain't the one that's going to, you know, always be late. Like, when we got a job, we got an assignment, we going to show up and get it done. But at the same time, with me watching him like that, it instilled in me that taking a moment for you makes you lazy and makes you like less than, or like your employers will always be looking down at you. And, you know, when you just need a second. And I realized he didn't take a second. He doesn't take a second still. And now he really doesn't, unfortunately, have the luxury to because of his schedule. But I just realized, like, I don't take a second because I want to make sure that the people around me know I'm going to show up every time. Like, I'm always reliable and always doing things. But I keep coming back to the point of, if I'm not taking care of myself, if I'm not handling my own mental health, my own physical health, my own spiritual and emotional health, I am no good to anyone else. Literally not good. Like, I can show up to the office and be like, yeah, I'm here on time. But if I'm running on literal fumes, like literally coming in the door panting because I've had the longest night or the longest couple of days, or I just had an exam, or I had homework up to my neck, and then still show up for 40 hours a week and still do my projects and still do podcasts and still do other people's projects, like, and never take a second to just be still, my body will literally crash and be like, bro, you're going to go crazy. You're literally going to go crazy if you don't stop. And so me taking a moment this weekend to just be like, anything else is on the back burner outside of my health and my like mental capacity. And when I did that, I had so much joy. By the time I got to Saturday, I had so much joy. I went to Trader Joe's. Ooh, y'all know I love me some Trader Joe's. I went to Trader Joe's by myself. I was just dancing in the aisles, listening to music, like taking my time. I wasn't in a rush. I didn't feel like pressed to be anywhere. I was going somewhere, but I didn't feel pressed. Like, I was just chilling, bruh. Like, I was chilling. And I felt so good and was just like, I felt like I could take a minute and breathe. And it was the most beautiful experience for me. I'm just gonna make it my business to do more days now. October, I'm gone most of the month because, again, my dates are on the calendar. The flights are booked, amen. But after that, I'm gonna make it a point to just have at least a day, if not half a day, that I can just be. I just need a second. And I think that's healthy. And I think you're more productive when you take care of yourself. So I'm gonna make it my business to continue that and not feel guilty for it, because that's my other thing. Like, if I ain't there, then people ain't gonna do da 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 da, and if I ain't there, then this ain't gonna get done, blah blah blah. And for me, I work currently in a call center, last week. Majority of my coworkers either called out or were scheduled to be off, which left me pretty much by myself, holding down the fort. And even after that, I still had to convince myself that I deserved a day and not feel guilty. And my other brain was like, Raquel, you saved the day on multiple occasions. You definitely deserve to go sit down somewhere, like to take a break, to not have to think about stuff right now. You deserve to go sit down. And so I did that, and I just had to just not feel guilty about it and not feel like I'm dropping the ball or letting people down. Like, I can't, if I'm going to be halfway showing up, then it's not best for me or you. Like, you're not going to get the best parts of me if I'm drained, if I'm emotionally not invested, if I'm not, my social media is at, if it's anything under 20, if it's anything under 50, really, you're not going to get the best parts of me. So, like, me taking Friday, I was able to be fully social this weekend, and I had full girl time, like, every single day this weekend, which I usually don't have back-to-back moments like that. But I was able to be fully social and was excited to link with the girls, and it was fueling. I wasn't exhausted. I didn't feel like, ooh, all right now. Like, I enjoyed myself. But that's because I wasn't burnt out. I wasn't like on fumes. I didn't work to the bone and then like try to get myself together and then go be social. Like, I took a moment to fully enjoy, and it made the difference. So I would just encourage y'all, if you are in a place where you feel burnout coming or you are knocking at the door of burnout, take a second. Drop that baby off to their grandmama house. Drop that baby off to a safe person who has been calling you saying, hey, if you need help, take the help. Please go take the help so that you can breathe and be okay. We are no good to anybody if we are halfway doing things. Like, go take a second. It'll be worth it. I feel amazing, y'all. It'll be worth it. And when I start my week, I'm starting my week in a fresh mindset and in a fresh place because I took a weekend for me. Am I doing homework now? By all means. But I'm on my last assignment because everything else I got done in a timely manner. Still got done before it was due. Take the time, man. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. I feel so good, so much better. And now we are officially 15 days. No, by the time this airs, I'll be 14 days away from my birthday. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Take the time. I love you. We'll talk soon.